Recently, I built up a new frame. However, I noticed the chain was on backwards. So we're gonna fix that. To get this process started, we first gotta take off the back wheel because you gotta take off the back wheel to take off the chain. So we're gonna loosen the wheel, push it forward, and then remove the chain from the sprocket, take the wheel out of the dropouts, and remove the chain from the driver. Now that the wheel's off, we're gonna go ahead and grab my chain breaker. For this, we're gonna be using the Shadow Conspiracy chain breaker. Since I run a Shadow half-link chain, this is the best chain breaker to use as most chain breakers break when you try to break the chain. Break, break, break. After finding the master pin in this half-link chain, I put it in the chain breaker and slowly twist this handle, which will then push the pin through the chain and break it apart. Once the chain is split in half, I then thread it back through the frame facing the right direction. When you're doing this, be sure to loop it through your frame as you want to make sure that the chain is actually connected to the bike. Once I do that, I then take my chain breaker, flip it around, and slowly push the pin back through the chain. You want to do this carefully and make sure that the pin is aligned with the holes. That way you don't damage your chain. Oh yeah, she's put back together, baby. Once the chain is back on the bike, it's time to put the back wheel back on. So we're going to put the chain around the driver, gently push it into the dropouts, then loop the chain around the sprocket, and then I'm going to start tightening down the back wheel. What I like to do is sit behind the bike, tighten the non-drive side, and then I stand up next to the bike, push down on the non-drive side of the tire, and tighten down the drive side of the hub. This makes sure that the wheel is centered and it has a nice fit. After doing this, I make sure both sides are tight and good to go. As you can see, the chain is now facing the right direction on the sprocket, which makes me much happier. Atta girl. So, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to follow for more BMX content.